Welcome to the Eric Avisar Show, where it is take two of my Swansea City Chelsea recap. Paul Clement deserves to have his name called correctly because he is, it seems, a great manager, at least from the early outset. But his tactical acumen was no match for league leaders Chelsea as Swansea City fell by a 3-1 margin at Stamford Bridge. You know, water is wet, sky is blue, Swansea loses. Things you can count on. But, the Swans defense, it just looked so easy to pick apart early on the way Eden Hazard and Cesc Fabregas just tore the Swans apart for that early goal, that 1-0 lead. The Swans didn't really create all that many chances in the first half. Was not overly impressed with the way they played. After all, Chelsea had 66% possession. Not a huge shocker. Antonio Conte working wonders at Stamford Bridge. But the second goal that Lucas Fabianski allowed for Swansea, allowed in, he did allow it in. It went right by him. It was like he was a ghost. Lucas Fabianski, more like Lucas Flubianski. I would gladly take Michel Vorm in his prime, back when he was good, over Fabianski. He's just a flub. It was a howler. Ow! And Pedro loved it. It was a nice shot nonetheless, but it should have been saved. It was the go-ahead goal that proved to be the match winner, and just a massive mistake from Swansea. I had hopes that Swansea would get a result when they went into the half tied at 1-1. Fernando Llorente doing a great job of finishing off of a terrific ball set piece from Gylfi Sigurdsson. Gylfi is the set piece master. He gets it done time and time again. I love seeing it from him. And, if the Swans do go down, you can pretty much count on Gylfi being the first to leave. But, Hazard, he humiliated Kyle Naughton. That third goal where he just completely destroyed Naughton, did a great job to put a ball on a platter for Diego Costa to finish it off. I think Swansea fans are going to be ruining the missed penalty call. I do think it was a handball. A 2-2 game is a whole lot different than a 2-1 and a 3-1 scoreline, mind you. So, Paul Clement has serious grievances today, but at the end of the day, Swansea was outclassed. It is the best team in the Premier League versus the least talented. Obviously, Swansea's not at the bottom of the table because Paul Clement has worked wonders. But what he's trying to do right now is he's taking this orange, he's squeezing the orange on top of his Blue Moon, he drops it into his beer, he drinks the beer, and he's trying to see what he has left. That sorry, sullen orange at the bottom of the glass is the squad of Swansea City. Wayne Routledge has no business being in the Premier League. Tom Carroll, lightweight. This Swansea City sometimes feels like a club for Tottenham rejects. But hey, to be fair to Gylfi, he still seems like he could be potentially a big club player. But, I think if you put the Swans up against Brendan Rodgers' Celtic side, Celtic would win 6 or 7 times out of 10. I really feel that way. The talent at Swansea, they didn't bolster it enough during the January transfer window, although it's tough to buy players at that time. They didn't get it done. So, look, if Clement can lead the Swans to safety, which he seems like he has a great shot of doing at this point, he should be worshipped. He should be paid a whole lot of money because he is doing his best to turn mud into wine. We will see how it all plays out. Thank you so much for tuning in, and please be sure to subscribe to my channel.